Someone has decided that they are only going to look for more stable type relationships. When it comes to dating, I don't know if maybe you've been previously dealing with people who had some type of third parties, or you were the third party. I mean, place yourself wherever you go. But what I'm getting is that it may have led to quite a bit of perhaps hurt, or things just didn't end well. And we have that not today. So I'm getting that you will no longer be tolerating or entertaining, I believe is what it is. You will no longer be tolerating or entertaining these types of energies if you have been doing so in the past. I feel like if you have been entertaining like third party situations, it could be that perhaps someone comes in and they completely take you through this phase of like wooing or something like that with this seduction, and then it's just kind of like out of the blue, like either you start to notice some type of pattern, or I don't know if the person eventually tells you, but you realize that it's just you're essentially not in the type of relationship that you thought it was. We have the King of Pentacles here, so it could be that what you're looking for is a stable lover. You're looking for someone that you would consider a provider. So this could be what you're being guided to look into. Yeah. And I feel like whoever you are, you're going to be quite honest about it with that Queen of Swords at the bottom. At the top, I feel like this new, your new way of doing things is going to lead to some type of success, or you will be successful in, finding the partner that you seek, or, whatever the type of relationship that you seek. So we have the Queen of Cups here falling under the seduction. I'm getting that you are typically like a very caring person, very loving, very empathetic. You might have fallen for, let's say you did end up in some type of like third party, foolishness. It could be that because you are so loving and kind and empathetic, like you really, I don't want to say fell for the okie doke, but like someone comes in and they give you, like they paint this really sad story about how they're not happy, they can't get out of their relationship because A, B, C, and X, Y, and Z, and you fall for it. And you think that, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and give my cup to this person because, I'm going to, help heal them, or I'm going to help guide them, or, they're going to leave this relationship. Oh my gosh. And at the bottom, we have this 8 of Swords, but it's kind of like at the end, you feel like once you see that you have been bamboozled, so to speak, and it's not funny, I laugh at inappropriate times, you feel like, it's kind of too late to get out of the relationship, and you realize that someone has seen you, like it's kind of like predator versus the prey. Someone has preyed upon you, leaving you, feeling victimized, feeling helpless is what I'm getting. At the top, we have the Hermit. So this could be that this was your last go round, right? You have decided to do some type of soul searching, or that's what's headed your way. You are going within to I don't know, change, there's some type of changes that are headed your way, and it comes after some type of soul searching when it comes to this situation. Okay, what else? Interesting. Oh geez, yeah. Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So, excuse me. Not only are you going to be successful with, whoever this type of partner is that you're seeking, it's going to lead to wealth, and it is going to definitely lead to stability. Someone is going to come in that is going to be able to also invest in you. You guys might no, not start a business together. I'm not getting that. I feel like you are, this person is going to kind of help fund your business endeavors, is really what I'm getting from that. So going back to this, this is falling under the seduction. I feel like normally you might be seduced with like pretty words or something like that. But this go round, what is going to seduce you is going to be kind of the promises, not the promises, but these actual actions where you are being funded for your businesses. Like this new stability is going to actually be, I'm hearing, you're turning me on. Yeah, that's what's going to be the thing that turns you on the most. I also feel like it's not even just about that. There's something to do with like this person being very intelligent, being very business minded, and there's something to do with like you feeling like you have met your match or met your equal. Something about equal playing fields. Yeah. So at the bottom here, we have the moon. And I feel like, number one, you're done with like the illusions. But number two, I feel like someone was chasing something to do with like the illusion of love, thinking that, that's really what they wanted. But what you wanted all along has been stability, right? You want someone that is stable in your life, that is a constant in your life, that is consistent. And there's something to do with like someone chasing like lover boys and lover girls. And, that is not necessarily providing you. It's just not giving is what I'm getting from that. Let's see what we have at the top. Yeah, we look at that. At the top, we have King of Wands. I feel like, so let's go back. There could be something to do with like, you love that, like if you are falling for like lover boy, lover girl, you love the passion, right? You love the chemistry type thing, but that's just one aspect of what it is that you seek or what it is that you love. And I feel like in addition to, so I don't feel like you're just going to completely leave it to the wayside. I feel like you are going to look for someone that is more whole and complete. So it could be that the missing piece that, what you find when you're looking at the partners that you have been kind of dealing with, the missing piece has been something to do with this King of Pentacles type energy, this much more stable type energy. And that's what you're going to find. And anyone who is missing that critical puzzle piece, you are not going to deal with, is what I'm getting. Yeah, we have 9 of Cups here. There's a lot to do with like wealth, okay? Because that's really what I'm guided to. Again, and that's just kind of like what I said, like one of your new boundaries, so to speak, is going to be like, if you're missing this piece, okay, if the next person or any person that comes in your life, they're not stable, and they're not talking about, living a much more grounded and stable life with you, like it's kind of like not today, like you don't want to hear it. Yeah, we have the 2 of Swords. This feels like it's going to be, like I'm not gonna lie, it feels like it's going to be kind of tough, like a tough decision for you, because I feel like you are truly a romantic at heart, but I feel like I'm hearing like Dr. Phil, and how's that working out for you? So something's not working out for you, and you are about to, face kind of reality. I'm hearing back to life, back to reality. We also have like blind to the truth. And remember, we did see we saw that about, sorry, I just had a notification with that low battery. I feel like someone has just kind of like run out of the energy to kind of deal with, the type of relationships that they've been dealing with, perhaps. But someone is going to be back to reality, like you have, with all of that soul searching. I feel like you're going to find out, or you're going to discover, that this was, kind of like a part or a piece that has been missing with, what it is that you've been working to manifest, or, when it comes to love and relationships, perhaps. Yeah, we have, the Page of Swords, and I'm looking at where it says use your head. I feel like, some of you guys have been so into kind of like that heart energy that you are going to try to balance it out with a little bit more logic. And here we go with, oh geez, we have the Sun card, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Devil. So I feel like there's something to do with you are going to, with that conservative, I feel like you're going to be conserving your energy, meaning you're not going to deal with, especially with that not today, you're not going to deal with anyone who is suffering from like maybe some type of addictions or something. Like you're going to realize that you've been dealing with people that they can't really control their they can't control like their urges or something like that. That's where all of that passion and quote unquote passion and chemistry comes from. These are perhaps just people that have some type of addictions, or they can't really control themselves, and that's not what you're looking for. So you're going to definitely protect yourself from this type of person, and by doing this is how you are going to be successful, or obtain a relationship that you are going to consider as a success, as a whole, right? At the bottom we have the Tower. I feel like this is going to, like, I'm really getting the sense of like with this renovation, right? So you are definitely going to, clean out your closet, so to speak. You're going to reorganize your life. And let's see what's at the top. At the top, because what did I talk about? You're looking at a way to bring in the type of relationship that you truly desire. I feel like you thought that it had more to do with like the love and the passion, but when you dig a whole lot deeper, yes, you love all those parts, but it is absolutely nothing without the stability, right? Without that stability piece being in there, without having someone who you feel like, is more of like a provider, who, is there to kind of protect and serve, so to speak, right? So that's very interesting. Let's see, what else do we have here? Okay. Here we have, let me see. We have this King of Swords. We have this Six of Wands, and we have the Hermit here. I feel like, with that soul searching, what's going to win out is going to be more of like this clarity, this more logical, this more logical way of, going about, reaching or manifesting that relationship that you're looking for. So that's what I'm getting from that. I feel like, you have probably gone through like quite a bit of conflict, or there has been some type of internal conflict, and it's like maybe you're going to go ahead and just like put an end to that. You're done with that. You're going to look at things much more logically, and also in a much more balanced light. So, not overly, romantic, overly sexual, overly, that fantasy. Like you're going to balance out the fantasy with the reality, is what I'm getting. And we have this Knight of Wands here. I mean, and he's fallen under the not today. I mean, it's kind of like you're looking for, someone that is definitely, consistent in, their energy has to be consistent, and you're looking for someone who is up leveled, right? Like you're trying to level up your life. You're trying to level up your, including your love life, and you realize that you have to, you cannot accept anyone who is kind of still on that lower level, where they're just focused on, their wand type energy. Oh, wow. We have, I just tried to pick up the deck and it just kind of flew places, but we have seven of Cups, which has to do with, lots of options. And I feel like you've been dealing with people who, they have they're juggling too many balls. They have too many options, but, maybe you have not quite realized that you have just as many options, but you're going to actually opt for, you know, something that is much more steady, something that is much more grounded. At the bottom here, we have the 10 of Wands, like someone is done with, you know, some type of burdens, like carrying the burden of, you know, whoever this is, these type of people that you've been dealing with, and you're only going to pursue what makes you happy, who makes you happy, you know, that type of energy. Okay. Let's see, we're about to run out of battery, so let's do just a couple more messages. Okay, a couple more messages. What do we need to know? Yeah, it says stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. So for someone, if you're wondering, you know, maybe some of you guys are still kind of like, you know, in that energy of like, you know, oh, I shouldn't have indulged in this. I shouldn't have allowed this person into my life. I shouldn't have blah, 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 blah. Just let it go. Okay. You cannot change yesterday, but what you can do is focus on today so that tomorrow brings exactly what it is that you want, right? So that tomorrow is giving you what you want it to give. We have bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. So, you know, you have to let go of that old energy. It says you have the power to create the life you love. Remember that no one has control over you but you. And it says take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. So don't worry, like you don't have control over, you know, people lying. You don't have control over, you know, people having, you know, ulterior motives, or you don't have control over, you know, people not healing. What you do have control over is your own healing. What you do have control over is setting boundaries with people that are not quite meeting your expectations. You know, what you do have control over is your yoni or your yardstick. What you do have control over is what you focus on, you know, every single day. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave it there. I hope that these messages were helpful. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all of that good stuff. I love you and have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of the day. Bye now.